Good afternoon. It's Darren Freedom Green, and we're here now with the afternoon special again. Once again, during the afternoon, we're going to try to bring on the state champions who are bringing titles back to the tri-state area, specifically Trenton. And again, we want to thank Ramaya Bethea for being a state champion. Ewing High School boys basketball team were state champions. And now we're on with Jermaine Collier, who's a state champion. Salute to you, sir. Introduce yourself to the listeners.
My name is Jermaine Collier. I run for Trenton Central High School. I'm a hurdler, of course. Yeah, that's what I do.
All right. So talk to them a little bit about track and what it means to you and what drew you to track.
Actually, my mom's side of the family, they're pretty big on track.
Okay.
So I was around 8 years old when I started. My parents actually got me into it.
Okay.
You know, at that age, it wasn't really a big deal. I just, running, burning out energy. But as I progressed and as I got older, I hit high school and I actually seen what I can get out of it, which was a free education. So since then, I took it pretty seriously. I got emotionally attached to it.
Okay. That was
from
just
there,
you.
it just went on.
Okay. Okay. So let's walk through this race right here. This is you right here. Talk to them a little bit. Talk to somebody as if you're the commentator and people are sitting there and you're telling them what you're doing. Go through each stage of what is it like now when you're sitting in that block a lot of times?
Right now, I'm just thinking I have to get out.
So
first hurdle, have to attack it.
Right.
Try to keep my momentum. Try to speed it up.
Okay.
I mean, I tried my best, but that actually wasn't my best race.
Okay.
I gave it all I could.
Well, you definitely blew the doors off for them, so it was good enough to get past that one. That was an excellent race, though.
Thank you.
What is it like? I'm always wondering when you see guys sit in the blocks. Are you nervous about false starting? And what are the rules about that?
Honestly, in my opinion, false starting, I would think that you're thinking too much. If you false start, you're thinking a little bit too much. All you need to do is relax and react to the sound of the gun.
Okay.
Don't try to anticipate the gun. That's where most people go wrong. Try to anticipate the gun. That's where the false start comes from.
Sure.
So I just relax, clear my head, and wait for the sound.
That's it, and then take off.
Yep.
I understand. That's something I definitely didn't know because I've seen a lot of races. And I know, like, on the Olympic stage, it's big time. If you mess up, it's one and done, right?
Yeah, that's it.
So that's major. Okay. So let's go through now your races. You had the 110 and what, 14:05?
14:05.
Talk about that. That's awesome, bro.
It's pretty good. But of course, I'm never satisfied with my times.
Good.
My best so far was 13:09, and I know I can run faster than that. It's my first 5 hurdles. I have to get out and blow the doors off of it. So I haven't been able to, fully practice on that.
Okay.
But I'll get to it.
Okay. So the next one was the 200. And you did that in 21.9. What's the difference for somebody who's not into track between the 200 and the 110?
110-meter hurdle, that's actually a hurdle event. You're running 110 meters with, in simpler terms, barriers in front of you that you have to get over as quick as possible.
Okay.
And the 200, that's a flat race.
Okay.
Flat track race, that's what I call it.
Mm-hmm.
You're just running 200 meters, half the track to the finish line. It's pretty simple.
No doubt. Okay, thank you. And then the last one you ran, or the last one before we get to the relay, was the 400. That's a hurdle as well?
Yeah, that's a man's race. That's a man's race. Yeah.
All right, now you backed up and said that's a man's race. Tell us why.
Oh, man. You can compare that race to the 800.
Okay.
Yeah, 800. It's a 400 on the ground, 400 in the air.
Nice.
It's the same thing as the 110s, but it's longer. You have 10 hurdles, but they're spaced out. You have to run 400 meters instead.
Okay.
So that race, you have to, be careful about what moves you make. You have to pace yourself a little bit more.
Okay. Good. And that's what we call the man's race.
Yeah, it hurts pretty bad. That race hurts.
All right. And then talk about the last one. You guys brought home the 4x4 relay team championship, and you were the anchor.
Yes.
How do you feel like that? The anchor's usually the best person, right?
You can say that.
We said
honestly,
it. Go ahead.
I enjoy winning it as a team. I don't really take anything for myself. I'm not an arrogant person, so I like to celebrate a victory with the team.
Okay.
Even though, yeah, I did what I did, but that's just me doing what I'm supposed to do, doing
your
my
part,
job
no doubt.
as a team leader.
No doubt.
And yeah, I'm the anchor because I'm the one. You know, I'm gonna have the fight.
Okay.
I have a lot of heart, and I don't like getting beat at all.
All right.
You
I
know,
like
I'm
that
gonna go
attitude.
for it.
I like
But
that attitude.
I have a pretty strong relay. We have each other's back.
No doubt.
Lead leg, Zaire Clemens. That's actually my cousin.
Okay.
He's a sophomore.
No doubt.
You know, split 48. I believe it was 48-5 or something like that.
Okay.
Second leg is a person I call my brother, Brandon Hill. We're pretty close.
Okay.
He split a 49, considering that he had SATs the same day.
Nice.
Yeah, he actually just got there before we were about to race.
Okay.
Third leg, another sophomore, Renard Howell. He's a friend of mine. He split 50 point something. And me, anchor leg, 47.5. So
okay. Okay.
we did pretty good that
now,
day.
Who's that there?
Yeah, that's me. That's after that was a pretty dramatic race.
I see. I would think so. That's like some Olympic type material right there, bro.
We were actually in 4th or 5th place.
Okay, you brought him back.
4x2. Yeah.
Nice, bro. Nice. Okay. So talk a little bit about the team championship, which is again something we're promoting and getting the city to get involved in. You know, it's a good feeling when Ramaya did what he did. It was on the cover, and the city felt good. Even people who never wrestled before felt good because it was a good picture of the team and of city and of Trenton going forward. Then you had Ewing do their thing with the state championship. So now you're a state champion, and Trenton's a Group 4 state champion. It's been like what, 7 years since the last time? Talk a little bit about the history and how you guys made history, how that makes you feel.
It's actually something I believe that we can do every year.
No doubt.
No doubt about that. We should be able to do it every year. It's it's a mental thing. You have to have the mindset to perform, and you have to be mentally ready for these things. And you know, you gotta let Trenton know that we still here. We still have athletes and students, people that actually want to do something.
Okay,
you know?
I like that.
And we're doing it.
Okay, I like that. Now, talk a little bit about the coaches. It's always instrumental, I find, when you find champions. They're always around championship caliber coaches, guys who drive and know how to push and pull and bring everybody together for one common cause. Talk about your coaches and how they've been instrumental in you clearly being a champion.
Well, the coach that started it all, of course, was Al Jennings. A lot of people know him. He's pretty famous. He's one of the best coaches I ever had. He's one of the best coaches in this nation.
No doubt.
And he actually started it all for me. I'm very thankful to have him as a coach.
No doubt.
And you know, he's always there for me when I need him. He's like another father figure.
Nice.
And for the high school coaches, oh man, they actually they do what they have to do. You know.
Okay.
They try. We know we stick together.
Okay.
We know what we have to do as a team, and it takes more than just the athletes. It takes the coaches too, and they're pretty good with us.
Okay. Who are the high school coaches? Because everybody knows Mr. Jennings.
Yeah. The head coach is Andy Coleman.
Okay.
The assistant coach Reggie Murray. He coaches the basketball.
I was going to say Mr. Murray is busy.
Yeah, he's no joke at all.
No doubt.
Miss Coleman, she's new.
Okay.
But she's actually getting better. She's doing what she has to do. She's doing her research, things and that such. So she's actually trying to build a better team.
Okay. That's what it's all about. Yeah. Everybody coming together and every piece playing its part. Let's talk a little bit about the next level in life we're going to now in terms of college. You already said you're locked and loaded for.
Fully committed to University of South Carolina.
Okay.
Gamecocks all day.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
Talk a little bit about that, what you're looking forward to, and what are your dreams and goals in terms of going to college and that whole experience from an academic and also from a track standpoint. Just talk a little bit about where you are mentally in terms of that next chapter in life you're getting ready to write.
Mentally, I believe I'm prepared.
Okay.
You know, I've been brought up very well.
Okay.
Have a good head on my shoulders.
No doubt.
And physically, that's going to take care of itself. Coach Fry, he's an excellent hero coach. He had many Olympians.
Okay.
So track, I plan to go, you know, to the Olympics with the correct training.
No doubt.
In my education, I want to study computer engineering.
Okay.
You know, it's going to be hard, but mandatory tutoring, so I should be okay.
Yeah, you just have to go there and stay focused, bro.
Yeah, stay focused.
And don't allow your athletics to ever outweigh your education. Because any day going down that track, you can move and twist and go the wrong way and blow out a leg, ACL, anything. But inside that classroom area, you build a foundation that nobody can take from you.
Education always first.
That's
always
right.
first.
That's right. So talk a little, since we put that on the table, let's talk a little bit about the Trenton High experience and how that shaped you. Because not to be funny, it's not a lot of kids that come out of there well-rounded like yourself that are grounded. Sometimes you get them a little bit on the left, to the right. But talk about how Trenton High has experience, this experience been for you, because you seem to have taken the best of it and made the best of it.
Like I said before, it's a mental thing. I mean, it's a lot about being popular and fitting in with the in crowd, but that only lasts but so long.
That's right.
You get 4 years of that, and I mean, it may seem fun at that point, but at some point you have to move on from that. Right. Those same people aren't going to be there. So going into high school, preferably Trenton High, you have to have that mindset on you're going to do what is needed for you.
That's right.
To graduate and get out of here and make the best of your life.
Okay.
So that's the way I took. I didn't let any negativity interfere with me and my education or my athletics. I just kept a good head on my shoulders, looked straight, kept my head straight, and got me where I am today.
No doubt. So again, somebody coming out and being well-grounded, obviously very intelligent, very well-mannered. There has to be a strong family in place to allow you to do what you're doing. Talk a little bit about your family, some of the members, and how they were instrumental in you getting to the point you are now and even moving forward.
Speaking of my family, that's who I am.
No doubt.
That's who I am.
That's beautiful.
My intermediate family, my sisters, my mom, my dad, behind me, 110%.
Okay, there they are. Point them out. Give them their moment of shine, because they're going to hold you accountable if you don't.
Yeah, my grandmother in the middle.
All right.
I love her to death. She actually, there's no words to explain how much my grandma is there for me. She's the best. She's like everything to me.
That's beautiful.
My little sister with the tiara on her head.
Okay.
Yeah, the prettiest one on this earth. My cousin Miles.
Okay.
Black tie.
Okay.
That's my cousin Brandon. They say we look alike.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Right? You get a fro, he got one.
And that's my little cousin Michael Collier.
Okay.
We call her Peachy.
Okay.
Cheeks.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. Okay, Peachy.
Yeah.
All right. So what is family to you, bro, moving forward? What would you like to see happen with your success and how it impacts your family? That's important. I think a lot of times our young people, they miss out on that component, and it causes them to make decisions that aren't really good in nature. A lot of times, those who you find who are doing well, it's always rooted in a good family. How has your family played a part in you going forward?
My family, they're my foundation. Like, who you see to this day, that's what my family prepared me to be.
Nice.
The gentleman, I have to act the way I was taught.
That's right.
It's all them. So
that's right.
Where I'm going, everything that I do in life, I have to thank my family for it. It's all them. They prepared me for this.
Okay.
I'm ready for anything. That's my mother and my little cousin.
No doubt. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll close out with something I do with my guests in the morning. We're going to put a charge, an assignment on your chest. Being from Trenton, you're leaving, you're going to South Carolina to go to college. After you graduate, what is your visions, or what was something you'd like to bring back to the city to give back? Because it's always good to come back and give back to the city that helped make and produce you. What would you like? What would you, Jermaine Collier, like to give back to Trenton and put here to make it better for other people?
Honestly, I would like to continue the track tradition of the Trenton Track Club.
Okay.
I plan to go to the Olympics after college.
Okay.
That's something I want to do.
Okay.
But after that, I want to be able to come back and sponsor programs, especially track programs, after-school programs, and things in that nature, because that's what we need.
No doubt.
Keep the children out of trouble.
No,
that's what we need.
That's real. Okay. All right, bro. We want to thank you for coming on. You're an
Thank you.
outstanding young
Trentonian
gentleman and
Sports.
scholar. We want you to keep focused
Hey,
and keep moving forward, bro. And we certainly want to keep watching and keep us tied into
256,
what
yeah.
you're doing,
Sure
so
will.
we can bring you back on and celebrate your accomplishment.
We
We
did.
definitely want to salute you and thank you for the great work you're doing.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right. So that's Jermaine
Okay.
Collier. You guys support him, salute him, and thank him for holding Trenton down and also putting us back on the
Okay.
front map again for something
Okay.
good.
Okay. And now
Jermaine
we just
Collier,
want to
state
do the same as we
champion.
do for the
Big up the
baseball,
Trenton.
right? We're not doing boxes.